My name is Brian Wangler, and I'm with the Larimer County Sheriff's Office. I work in the crime lab. One of the things that I was tasked with doing was to find a better way of documenting our crime scenes in a way that will allow us to reproduce it later for the court, for the judge, the juries. In the past, how we would document crime scenes would be through the use of cameras and photography and a pencil and pen diagram, putting pertinent pieces of evidence on the graph paper and measuring where that piece of evidence was, 24 feet 8 inches, and then I would go to another wall, take another measurement from that wall. So I see my 31.1, and then I would go from another wall, 13 feet 8 and 3/8. Downside of that was that you only saw things in a two-dimensional surface. So what I have here is the Faro Focus 3D crime scene scanner. What the scanner does is that it emits an IR laser from this side of the scanner. That laser hits this spinning mirror. That laser will spin on that axis, but it will also spin on this axis. The laser can then map everything that it sees and essentially show the entire scene in 3D. The scan size total is over 11 million points compared to just the 1 point that I would get using the single laser. In addition to the laser points, it's also doing photography, and it overlays the scan points over the top of the photography. I can move around so I can see things from different aspects. I can take linear measurements from one point to another, or I can take what's called area measurements, get an exact square footage of all the floor space within the lab. If it's something that we forgot to take a measurement at the scene, with the data, I can do that. What the scanner allows me to do is establish trajectories of bullets much more accurately than I may have done in the past. But if I have a bullet defect that goes through a wall, what I can do is I can place that rod into that bullet defect. The software looks for the exact center of where those spheres are, which is right on the axis of that trajectory rod, and map that trajectory digitally all the way back to where the shot may have came from. This allows us much greater accuracy and much more simplicity. There are programs out there that allow us to do animations. What you're seeing is actually two different scans. One scan of the scene itself, and then a second scan that I did of the suspect vehicle. And what we're trying to show in this case is the similarities between the front end damage of the vehicle and where it lines up with the gate. I appreciate the fact that I was nominated and eventually selected for a recipient of the Innovation Award. I just love doing the scans. A great opportunity to be able to do what I do day after day.